Hello everyone, this is Admiral Playerovski bringing you Atlantic Fleet Campaign Royal Navy. We're going to be doing mission number 31. Now, in the previous video I said, can we get to 40 subscribers before we do mission 40? Because we'd managed to hit 30 subscribers on the day that we were doing mission number 30, so I was wondering, can we get all the way up to 40 before we get to here? Well, literally a few minutes before I started making this video, a notification came through that someone had subscribed, so keep up this momentum. It's all in your hands. You can make this happen. Right. This is going to be a tough fight. Lion and Nelson, I think, should be a match. More than a match, I think, for the Bismarck, even with the Germans having the initiative. Here we go, then. Let's see what's what. Right, so Bismarck seems to be going for the Nelson. How about the light cruisers? Is that a star shell? No, it isn't. Ah, interesting. The light cruisers seem to be going for the Lion, I think. Am I correct in assuming that they're going for the Lion? Yeah. Interesting, so they've split fire. And here is the Lion. So let's have a look at the map. Let's have a look. This is literally crossing the T. If ever one identified crossing the T, this is basically a textbook example. Right, so it's quite unusual. Oh, I like the rain, look! Because the wind is very strong, it's a dark blue and it's going pretty much directly in my face. The rain's, you know, oh, I like that, that's a nice touch. The rain's also going in that direction to reflect that. That's a really nice touch, I like that. Although the rainy weather isn't something I'm too fond of. So, what should we do? I think I'll have the Line go for the light cruisers and the Nelson can go for the Bismarck. Just to balance out the energy, I guess. So, light cruiser Nuremberg, 14 degrees suggested elevation. Let's go with 14 then. I've got nothing better to suggest myself. So, yeah, let's just, you know, no harm in going for what they're suggesting, especially for the first salvo. Correction for the wind. I'm only going to do a very small one. I know it's a strong wind. I want to do just a small one because it's pretty much blowing in my face. So in theory I shouldn't have to do anything. But it is slightly, you know, just ever so slightly from the right to the left. But anyway, shoot. Let's see what's what. So yeah, the correction was fine. Let's get the Nelson up to flank. And let's have the Nelson target. Is that the Bismarck over there? Yes, it is. 14-1 is suggested. We'll go 14 again, just, you know, just in the interest of consistency. And we will do the same correction again because it worked last time for the Lion. Shoot! A little bit short. And perhaps a bit more welly on the correction next time? Maybe. We'll see. Bismarck's shells fall short. How about the Leipzig? Leipzig shots fall partially on target, partially not. It's one hit in the superstructure, and 2 shells go long. How about the Nuremberg? Star shell? There we go. I knew there'd be a star shell at some point. I knew it. I knew they'd do it. It's not a question of if, it was only a question of when. Right, so we have some plots here to look at. So that, we scored 1 hit on the Nuremberg at 14. I think if we go down to, say, 13-1, go down to 13-1, we'll see what that does. Will that do good things for us, or will it do absolutely nothing at all and be a big embarrassment? Let's find out. Shoot! A little bit long still, but we've managed to score some damage. Nice big explosion. So 14 was over here, so if we crank that up to 15-1 maybe? What are the spotters saying? They're saying to really whack it right up. Fine, I'll say 15-4. It's not far off what I wanted anyway. So 15-4. Let's get a correction going. I'll say about here this time, because we were a little bit iffy. Actually, no, I'll say 2. Right here, and let's see what that does. Shoot! Embarrassment or no embarrassment? Either way. No! Oof. That must have been very loud for the crew around here. How's the Leipzig going to do? Those look long. And long they are. Alright. Oh, Nuremberg has had enough. She's making smoke. Yeah, unfortunately we're not going to let you go. We're going to, finish her off. The wind... the wind is looking pretty much bang on in my face. So I don't want to do a correction, but I feel like I should. Ooh, excuse me. I'll just put the guns here then, because even if it blows slightly, then it's still going to be fine. Shoot! Nice. Sinking or not yet? Nope. Gave it some thought, but decided against. It's time for the Nelson now. Now, a little bit short with 15.4, so if we drop it down to 15.1, I think that should yield some good results. We've managed to set a fire already, so that's got to be something, right? Shoot! How's 15.1 looking? Yeah. That's 1 hit, I think. Or 2. And we've set another fire, so that's good as well. Oh, that's an underwater hit, I think. That is an underwater hit, I think. It's quite scary, really. Alright, 1 hit from the Leipzig and 2 fall short. Nuremberg, looking very poorly. Once we finish the light cruisers off the line, we'll of course turn her attention to the Bismarck. And at that point I think Bismarck will be pretty much completely outgunned. Because right now you could argue that, it's not a complete, annihilation for either side. Like the Nelson's got, the Nelson's got 9 16-inch guns, Bismarck has 8 15-inch guns, but then Bismarck is faster and has got good armour, but so Nelson's a bit slower, but she's also got good armour, like, Bismarck has 4 turrets, Nelson has 3 turrets, like, you can go on and on and on really arguing about which ship is better, because they are kind of a match for each other. But once the Lion enters the equation, I think at that point it's going to be, yeah, we prefer the Lion here. Let's drop down to 14... I'll go actually 14.6. We're a little bit short, I think. Oh, yeah. Oh! Great hit! We've destroyed the B turret on the Bismarck. And just in time as well. Imagine if that was 4 shells instead of 2. But unfortunately, I have to say that the Bismarck has set a fire on the Nelson. And I've got a strange feeling that with the amount of high explosive shells that the light cruiser is throwing towards us, I wouldn't be surprised if the light cruiser managed to set a fire as well. I'd be very annoyed. It'd be a very annoying thing to happen, but surprise me, it would not. So let's go for the Leipzig. Number 1 was 14, and they're saying 14.3. Do I agree with 14.3? Yeah, alright, fine, I'll do 14.3. 14.3 looks like it might yield some good results, potentially. Imagine it goes completely over their heads, always short by a country mile. Let's hope that that's not the case. Is that a hit on the bow? Have we set a fire? I think we might have set a fire with that salvo. Let's get the Nelson turning a little bit just to make sure all the turrets are pointing in the direction that they should be pointing. Let's go down to 14 point... Actually no, 14 bang on. 14 dead. And let's put the guns about... Well, I'll just keep doing this. Just put them here. About there. And shoot. Good, bad in the middle. Yeah, not too bad, not too bad. Still got that front turret working. Firing long. How's the... Yeah, we did set a fire. Leipzig has got a fire over his ships. Or is that towards the bow? I'm not sure. I suppose we could have a look now. Let's go over to Leipzig. Oh, there is no fire. There was a fire earlier. See, you can see the smoke vanishing. I was not imagining things. I caught it on video. Let's move the Lion in all her glory and splendour, looking very, very formidable. Oh yes, looking good. Anyway, back to the task at hand. I get the feeling that the wind is now sort of slightly... It's in my face still, but a little bit more from left to right. So we'll go about here. I'm just scared I'll mess it up and then it won't, and then the shells won't hit, and then they'll get a magazine hit, and then, you know, I'm going to lose everything. Because this is actually a real possibility, especially with the Bismarck. Whoa! Crikey! An explosive development as the Leipzig blows up. We've got the starboard secondaries heavily damaged from that shell hit, but everything else seems to be working, at least for now. There's the Bismarck. Should we watch the Leipzig sink? No, she's sinking a little bit too slowly to just stop the battle and watch, right? Yeah, a little bit too slowly for me, unfortunately. Let's target the Bismarck, go back to the Nelson. Looking mighty formidable as well, especially now that the fire's been put out. So, 14 was right there. If we drop that down to, say, 13.5, drop it half a degree. And let's put the guns about here. Shoot! Oh yeah. Yeah, not bad, not bad, not bad. She's making smoke. She's had enough. Unfortunately, the lion hasn't had enough, and the lion is now going to target the Bismarck as well. The lion will have to turn on her next turn, because otherwise the turrets will not be firing at their highest potential. So, number 6 was right here, so I have to turn my head here to sort of... Ugh, I can't turn the map, can I? No, or at least I don't know how. If you know how, then leave a comment, but... or let me know if it's not possible, and then that's also a way out as well. Right, I'm looking here, and I think number 5 could potentially be worth looking into at 14.4. So I reckon 14.2, because if we draw a line out, it's a little bit long, I think. So let's try 14.2. And we will put the guns... Yeah, the wind is now definitely blowing from a little bit from the left to the right. You can see it illustrated by the rain. Yeah, let's go about here then and shoot. Those were hits. Those were hits. So, yeah, pretty good estimate then. It's nice when that happens. 13.5 was there. So if we go down to 13... Yeah, 13 exactly. 13 exactly. Spin the guns around a little bit. And off we go. Oh, yes. Good. Did we... No. No turrets were destroyed. No, I thought maybe I did hear it, but no. No, this time I was imagining things. But then again, I wasn't sure, so... I suppose it's not all bad. Let's drop down to 13.7. And we'll go about here. And off we go. Score some more hits, please. Yeah, looking good, looking good, looking good. I'll take those hits, yeah. Yeah, I think even though the Bismarck is a very formidable ship, at some point you just, you know, it's just too much really, isn't it? You can have the best battleship, but if it's, you know, if it's outgunned like this, there's not a whole lot you can do about it. Right, those were a little bit short actually, so don't decrease the elevation by as much. 13.7. I'm actually going to increase it to 14. Let's go up to 14 instead of see what that does for us. I'm going to put the shells, well, the guns all the way down here now, because that wind is increasingly blowing from left to right. You can see it carrying the shells. Those were still a little bit short. So 12.6 was there. So yeah, if I go back up to 13, and we put the guns about here, will that be any better? Yeah, even with increased elevation, it's still not doing it. That's a nice secondary explosion there. Yeah, the Bismarck's trying to get away. Should I send the Lion in pursuit? That might actually be a not so terrible idea, because she's trying to run, but will the damage sustained decrease her speed below 10 knots, meaning she won't be able to disengage? Alright, no, the wind just carried those away at this point. Right, we're going to have to do full corrections now. The wind is strong. We'll go all the way down here then, for now, with the Nelson, all the way down here. Because we need to be scoring good, consistent hits if we want to have a chance at finishing this. Yeah. Oh, wow. I think her pumps might be damaged. Let's have a look. Yeah. She looks like she could go at any minute. The question is, will she? Or will she require a little bit more gunfire? Oh. No, I think they're still able to sort of keep her afloat. Nope. I don't think she's going to go just now. So let's move the line along. Let's make it happen then that she does go under. Because at this point, if the pumps are damaged, the ship is half sunk effectively, I think. It's, you know, it's like a house of cards at that point. A little bit more welly, a little bit more fire, and yeah, it's going under. Here we go. Alright. Still there, just about. Let's see if she'll survive a salvo from the Nelson, which will hopefully be on target. Yeah, well, with this strong wind, this is actually helping them because it's making shooting for me a little bit more difficult. But we're going to persevere here. It's a big secondary explosion. Are they going to fire or not? No, they're still trying to run, but they're running very slowly now. They're crawling along now on the ground. I don't think they can hold out for much longer now. Which is actually a good thing, because, you know, our objective is to sink everything. Go on. Oh, the wind has carried them again. Not good, not good. But that's the danger. As you get further away, the wind has more scope to carry the shells. And yeah, basically the further you get away, the more time the wind has to act on the shells, if that makes sense. If you're firing, you know, from like really close by, then the wind might be strong, but it doesn't have time to act. But if you're firing from a long way away, it does have time to act. Oh, here we go, she's firing. She's returning fire. Oh, that's an underwater hit. We just set fires. We just set a fire behind the funnel. Right. So, they're saying 15.9. I say we go up to about 16.4. And the shells were carried away, so if we put the guns about here this time. Yeah, about here, and let's see what that does. Go on. Oh, yes. Oh, that's beautiful. It just took them straight in. How are you doing, Nelson? Yeah, you're doing all right? Yes, you are. Because you're a tough girl, that's why. And you've got another tough girl as an opponent. But you have another tough girl to help you out. Oh, I can't see the Bismarck anymore. There she is. Right. How is the Bismarck looking? Oh, very poorly. Very, very poorly. But, you know, we've got to do it. If we don't do it to her, then she'll do it to us, and we can't really allow that to happen. We've got 225,000 renown at stake here, so yeah. 14.9 was right there, so if we go, say 15.4. Yeah, that might have hurt the propulsion, but Nothing much. Oof! That's 3 hits on the bow. Come on, Lionel Nelson. You've got to do it, otherwise it's you that will be sinking, and we can't have that happening. We mustn't lose these ships. They're very important to us. 16.4 was there. Let's go up to 16.9. 16.8. Alright, let's do 16.8. Let's get those guns firing. Let's get those shells hitting. All landing next to the target as well. Is that a fire? Or was that a fire there already? I've no idea. Come on, why is she not sinking? The deck is awash. Look at her. She looks like she's sinking already. Good job, Nelson Damage Control. You've put the fire out very quickly. Nice. That was really good. I like that. Fine, we'll put the guns about here then. 15.4 was there. I'll go 15.7 then. Hits or no hits? 1 or 2. She's still hanging on. Careful, careful. That's an underwater hit. That's made a hole in the side. We've got to be careful. We can't be doing this sort of thing like that. Can't be missing. If we get to about here then. 16.8 was there. Let's go 17.1. It's far away. Go on, hit. It's not quite what we wanted. Gosh, Bismarck sure takes a lot of fire to sink. Right. Let's see, 15.7. Let's just fire at 15.7 again. She's not really moving much, so... Go on. That's 2 hits. We've set a fire. Oh no! Ouch! Oh my goodness, no! No! Nelson! Nelson! How are you doing? Propulsion and AAA has been damaged. My goodness. There you go. Yeah, and that's kind of what happens. Oh... We're not looking as good as we were before. I can tell you that right now. I can't see the Bismarck again. Where is she? There she is. It's your fault. You're the one who's doing all this. Not to worry though, because we do still have a thing or two to say. Actually, no, let's go even further. Let's actually go all the way down here. Right, 17.1 was around about here. So if we go to 17.3, let's say. Come on, we've got to sink the Bismarck. Come on. Yes, go on. That's 1 turret destroyed, or is it 2? No, it's 1 destroyed. We've destroyed the D turret, so now she can only fire two shells at us at any one time. Unless she manages to turn around, but she's not turning around. Not in her current state. She's far too slow in the water to do that. Oh, come on, hurry up. We've got to do this, because otherwise she'll send the Nelson under. And I'm not interested in that. Nelson has served us very well. We can't be losing her. Just 1 turret firing now. And the shots are long. Look at that. 1, 2, 3 penetrations on the main armour belt. Oh, not good. Not good. That means we're going to be flooding, we're going to be taking on water, we're going to be listing, and goodness knows what else. So 17-3 was really good. Let's try 17-5 then. It would be nice if we could knock out the final turret as well. Go on. We haven't done it, have we? No. No, but we've caused more damage. Is the Nelson back up? Yeah, I think she is now, yeah. Alright. So, let's put the thing here and go about... I'll go here, actually. Yeah. 15-7. Alright, let's go 15-9. Come on, Nelson. Finish her off. Not quite. Close. Close. Just in front of the ship as well. Right. Alright then, well then, Lion, you finish her off. We'll go about... Yeah, we'll hide all the way. 17-4. Let's try 17-7. Come on. She has to go under. She can't take this forever. Got nice plunging fire there. Actually, no, let's not turn now. We can still move along at this sort of speed trajectory. Right, AAA is still heavily damaged, but the propulsion has been fixed. That's good. We like that. Let's go about here. 15-9 was there. Let's just do 15-9 again. Come on. Go on. Something. None! Well done, Nelson. You've damaged their final... Well, not their final, their sea turret. But it's the final turret they can effectively use against us, so I'm going to call it the final turret for the purposes of this. Oh, that's good, that's good, that's good. Now, is that light damage, meaning they'll get it back on the next turn, or is that heavy damage, meaning that it'll take at least 2 turns to fix? Could be either or, really, couldn't it? Go on. Those looked good. Come on, Nelson, if we can replicate that one more time, then we're on the money, I think. Let's go about here. 15-8. I'll go 16. 16, oh fine, 16-1. Come on, Nelson. Finish her off. Oh, it was only light damage. Ooh, that's close. Even with, presumably, their spotters and radars damaged, the German elite gunnery is still proving to be, you know, elite. Yeah, I suppose it's in the name, really, isn't it? Right. So, 17-6 was there. Let's go 17-9, actually. Come on. Still nothing. Oh, goodness me, come on. This is taking a little bit too long now for my liking. We've got 2 battleships and we're not able to sink 1 battleship. Doesn't exactly fill you with confidence, does it? 16 was there. Let's go 16-4. Come on. This is the one now. Or not. They've stopped pretty much now. And they're long. Well, at least they're not scoring hits on us, but we're not exactly doing a lot... Actually, no, we are doing a lot of damage to them, but not enough damage to actually sink them. And that's a little bit kind of annoying. We need to be sinking them rather than just, you know, torturing them, for lack of a better word. We've got to do it now, come on. Oh no! Oh no, I messed that shot up. I messed that up. That was entirely my fault. That was rubbish. The wind took them right away. Right. Do it about here. We'll have to go 16.8 because we were a little bit short all the time. So, if we crank it up, we should score some good hits. Come on, just go under. You're not seriously going to make the Nelson close in for a torpedo run, are you? That will happen if you force me to. Mind you, I guess in real life the Rodney kind of did... It's alleged that the Rodney did fire torpedoes at the Bismarck and scored a couple of hits. I think 1 or 2 hits they scored. The only time in history one battleship torpedoed another battleship. We're going to have to do it, aren't we? Close in. And fire torpedoes. Very well. Let's try 17.3. Come on, just sink already. You're not getting out of this. There we go. Finally. Finally, she slips under. It took a very long time, but that's the Bismarck for you. Right. I'm not even going to bother watching her sink because this video is probably already long enough as it is anyways. So I'm going to press done straight away and say what the action report is. So, on the British side, the battleship Lion received light damage. The battleship Nelson received medium damage, although that explosion looks kind of nasty. On the German side, the battleship Bismarck was eventually sunk for 41,700 tons, and the light cruisers Leipzig and Nuremberg were sunk for 8,900 tons each. We've earned 3 stars from this mission, 59,500 tons sunk, 59,500 renown earned. And that is all from Admiral Playerovski for this video. Can we hit 40 subscribers by the time we get to mission 40? Make it happen. It's in your control. If you enjoy the content I put out, leave a like and subscribe. If you have any suggestions for a custom battle, drop it below in the comments and I'll get right to it. Thank you for watching this video, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye bye.